Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout London. The last time you recall, we finally got through the quest to raid 30 different pubs, well, 29 pubs and one train car, and find beer mats, or coasters as the Yanks call them, to fulfill that stupid little fetch quest. So now we are doing a slightly less and slightly less annoying fetch quest to find all of the TARDISes. TARDISi, well, all the unusual police boxes as they're called in the game, but we know what they are. Anyway, we found 7 of 15, although looking it up, I have found that there are actually 16 of them in the game, and we're going to try and get through a few of them. I don't think we're going to be able to get through all 8 because some of these do take some doing to get to, and some of them we're going to have to do some fighting. And some of them, in fact, we just barely missed them earlier. Like, for instance, this one here at the Wellington Arch. And this one, well, this one is going to require a little bit of skullduggery. Luckily, it's a novice lock. So you should be able to do this unnoticed.
I do hope Father's proud of me.
Anyway, there is a flooded tunnel here, which means I'm going to need to pop a Rad-X so that I'm taking slightly less radiation damage from this. Archie will not be joining us because he has more sense than that. And there's a tunnel on the left that we breach, and right here up at the top. And boom. 8 out of 15. And I started off with this one because, first you have to go into Westminster, then you have to travel here, and that's just so much load time. So our next one, we will be jumping to the Imperial War Museum. I planned this out. I actually had gone to start with the Imperial War Museum, but then realized, oh wait, this one takes a while to load, and Westminster actually has a quick travel to the Imperial War Museum, aka home of the Tommies. We've been there once before already for that little quest we got when we hit level 31. And of course it makes sense that we'd see some sign of the Doctor there, all of his work with UNIT. The Tommies being the closest thing to a UNIT-style organization I think we have in Fallout London. But this one is pretty easy to overlook because, well, it's not out in front of the building. It's not here amongst all the soldiery.
Where did you come from?
No, we actually have to do a bit of jumping around here. And actually, I could just have used that trench there, but this is more fun. This is so much easier in daylight. And boom, over the barbed wire. And here in the forest, lo and behold, 9 out of 10. Oh, but Archie got around behind us, no problem. Alright, now our next one, you might recall the Battersea Cats and Dogs home that we discovered before. We didn't explore the area around it too much because we had more urgent things to try and find. Well, not really urgent, but I was trying to get to all of the areas around it and highlight them on my map. You know, the forest park not too far from there. But there is a TARDIS hidden behind this building, and it is very tricky to get to because there's no obvious way to it. You have to jump over some barricades to get there. There's a big 10-foot high wire fence, no door, and it doesn't look like you can go through the building to get to the sealed off back door. In fact, the walkthrough I was looking at said that, the easiest way is to go to a rail bridge and
Handle yourself?
I do indeed.
Hopefully, their stuff does us more good than it did them.
Anyway, you'll note we can go in, but there's no actual pathway to the back door, so we shan't do that. You walk around the side and, well, you can get some tickets out of the dumpster, but there is no way through the gate there. And like I said, the walkthrough suggests that the easiest way is to get on the train bridge there by jumping up over there, but I found a faster way. As you note that there's also no way through this gate here. Can't jump through that. But what we can do is walk around to this building here, hop up on this, hop up on the fence, and from here we just have to tightrope walk our way around to the side. I managed this on the first try last time when I was testing this. If I could just walk across there, but okay. Oh, went too far that time. Just very slowly walk across. Jump the arc. And yeah, you could get up there and drop down, but I think that way is a little easier. There we go, 10 out of 15. Now the next one that we're going to do is a little trickier to find. It is just west of King's College and south of the Shard. There's a very tiny alleyway we have to scoot through to get to this one. So this one, we start walking west, and then cut southward, looking for the red and white car. And then beyond that, we see a little patio area. And back here, down this little side alley, there's 11 out of 15. Yeah, it's easy once you know the landmarks, but it is a bit tricksy finding this in the first place, and I have no idea how somebody actually did find this in the first place. Now our next one is over in the Greenwich area. We'll actually be starting at the Greenwich station as our most convenient starting point, although this one also requires a bit of walking and looking for particular landmarks to find it. Now this one could be tricky because apparently there is a glitched area here that keeps spawning infinite enemies, or at least did before one of the updates, so you need to be a little bit more careful here. But the trick is that we start at Greenwich Station, then walk west toward the riverbank. And yeah, I see we got a monorail on the map now that we hadn't been to before. Maybe I'll grab that on the way out, but trick is that we just follow the road west until we see a red double-decker bus, which also says Greenwich on it. And then from here, we backtrack a little bit down this alley. And it is here, just past the diner. There we go, 12 out of 15. Now there's 3 more in London proper and 1 in Camden. I'm going to try and go for the London ones because even though most of them are going to require a bit of fighting, it's still faster than trying to go through Camden, I think. No, it's going after Archie. would appear that the monorail is up there. And I don't feel like trying to jump around up there, so we'll go ahead and leave that one for next time. So the next one is the Stepney Apartments. Now this one has a ton of hooligans pop up when we spawn here. So we're probably going to be in for a massive firefight once we drop down. And this is one of the three that's going to have some fighting. Ballistic energy, radiation, and poison. Some use naturally resistant to certain forms of damage, but specialized armor can offer the same protection. Oh, and radiation storm to boot. Well, first things first. Let's go ahead and make sure we got our best weapons equipped. Oh, and a legendary. Wait, where'd that second one come from? Well, doesn't matter. Plenty of bullets for everybody. Oh, one of them's got a laser rifle.
Yeah.
Another shoulder wound.
They just love the Molotovs, don't they?
Bothering us anytime soon. Tell yourself.
Oh, and that legendary's still over there.
The papers are playing tricks. Thought they.
Oh, we snuck attack with the Molotov.
There's more eyes on us than an irradiated potato.
taking care of the legendary first, because I do not like somebody with a laser rifle being at my back.
No.
Yes! Ghoul Slayer. Gauss Rifle, 20% chance to cripple the leg. Yoink. Oh, and on top of everything else, I got a weapons workbench up here, too. I wonder... Oh, I don't have the gear, but I could give this a much better ammo set. Set up a fusion reactor. Yeah, I know, we came here for a TARDIS, but... Gosh darn it, after all of that shooting, I demand to pick up all of the loot as well. Or at least a goodly portion of it. Here's where we made our stand. Boy, Archie.
Lovely workmanship, ain't it?
It ain't bad. I wonder if he'd use the longsword. Alright, there we are, at our limit. Anyway. Well, that figures. Well, rather than make you all watch me fight my way through that again, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Hope that auto-saved after that fight, and next time I will show you where the TARDIS over in the area east of the apartments, the Stepney apartments is. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll continue the adventure from here and then get the last 2 TARDIS spots in London next time. Take care until then.